Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Xiaomi Insider. Today we're talking about the latest development in the world of Xiaomi and chipsets. You might have seen the news that Xiaomi has successfully commercialized its first 3nm SoC. But what does this really mean for the company and its partnerships with Qualcomm and MediaTek? Well, let's dive into it. So, Xiaomi's new custom chipset, codenamed XRING1, is a big deal. It's powered by the second-generation 3nm process from TSMC, which is a game-changer in the industry. But what does this mean for Xiaomi's future? According to estimates, around 40% of Xiaomi smartphones still rely on off-the-shelf parts from Qualcomm and MediaTek. That's right, folks, Xiaomi isn't ready to wave goodbye to its partners just yet. Now I know what you're thinking. Why would Xiaomi invest so much in its own chipsets if it can just source them from others? Well, the answer is simple: cost. While using custom chips might be more expensive up front, it's a long-term play that could save Xiaomi billions in the future. But as we all know, trial and error comes with a price tag. The problem is, Xiaomi hasn't yet demonstrated its ability to successfully adopt its own silicon for at least a couple of generations. Until then, we can expect the company to continue relying on Qualcomm and MediaTek for parts. And that's not just because of cost, it's also due to some very real concerns about U.S. export controls. According to Counterpoint research partner Neil Shah, 40% of Xiaomi smartphones still feature chipsets from Qualcomm and MediaTek. That's a lot of reliance on outside suppliers, especially when you consider the potential risks associated with doing business with these companies. What if there are restrictions on exporting chips to China? What if TSMC is barred from doing business with Xiaomi altogether? The global landscape is unpredictable, folks. One minute we're talking about a major breakthrough in chip technology. The next, we're navigating the complex web of international trade agreements and regulations. So, what's the takeaway here? Well, it's clear that Xiaomi's journey to becoming a fully fledged chip maker won't be an overnight success. But this is exactly why we should be excited about XRING1. It represents not just a victory for Xiaomi, but also for China. And with TSMC's advanced lithography, there's no doubt that this tech will be watched closely by the Trump administration and other global powers. So, what's next for Xiaomi? Will they continue to rely on Qualcomm and MediaTek in the short term? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain: Xiaomi Insider will be keeping a close eye on this story as it develops. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you all in the next video.